Joining us from ESPN is my friend Josina Anderson. How are you, Josina?
What's up, everybody? Thanks for having me on the show. Happy New Year.
Winston, Lou, and I, we want to know a little more about the situation going on with the coaching moves. And is the Rooney Rule still something that's worthwhile? And we got about 20 seconds, Joe. What do you think about that?
It definitely is worthwhile, even though you can have a situation like Oakland where a candidate like Gruden is already, slated for the job. As Eric Studesville said, former assistant running backs coach for the Broncos, it's still my chance to wow them. It's still my chance for them to get to know me. And if I don't come in the door, then they don't. And whether it's for this job or for one that may open later down the road or who they could recommend them to other owners, it still is worth it. You know, you got to think of names like Todd Bowles, Ron Rivera, Mike Tomlin, Marvin Lewis, all of whom and have benefited from the Rooney Rule. Maybe not in the immediate time, but certainly down the road.
But Josina, isn't it kind of, this is Winston here, isn't it kind of a sham? I mean, you know, all the reports have already said Gruden pretty much it's his, but it's sort of like, you know, you're almost just doing it just to appease the rule. So isn't it the rule just a sham as far as Oakland is concerned? Because I don't know what the chances are of them not hiring
Well, listen,
Gruden.
I mean, you can't fault them for having their preference.
Yeah.
Okay, the Rooney Rule is not mandating that you hire, it's mandating that you interview. And yes, in certain occasions, a club is going to have their preference. That's their right. We live in a capitalist society. What the Rooney Rule is doing is making sure that you broaden your horizons in terms of your awareness, and in that sense, it is working. I could cite numerous examples, and I know we don't have that time to do that, but at least it subjects you to listening to somebody else that you definitely would not listen to if it wasn't there. And that at least is one step in the door, even if they have a preferred candidate already lined up.
Well, Josina, we definitely need to get you back on to talk about this further.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime.
Who's the guy that runs the Fritz Pollard?
Jon Wooten.
Yeah, Wooten. We got to get you back on, and talk about Jon Wooten and what they're doing. All right? So thanks so much, Joe. We appreciate you coming on.
Anytime.
Just getting in from Connecticut.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. I appreciate y'all. Y'all take it easy.
And Winston says he still can outrun you, by the way.
Nobody can outrun me on that day.
Okay.
Over 24.
I know.
All right. Thanks, Josina.
I'll see y'all.
Happy New Year.
All right.
Yes.
Let's take another break, and we'll be right back with more on Sideline Report. Don't go away.